All right, y'all, it's about time to get started. I just wanted to welcome everybody to the Local Artist Spotlight. This is one of our favorite shows. We've been doing this one since we started working here at the Iredell Arts Council, or the old jail, or whatever you want to refer to this listening room. Back then, the stage was over there, and we've since moved it over here and changed a lot of things around. So it's really cool to bring something back that was one of the original things that kind of implemented all the stuff that we're doing nowadays, featuring songwriters and things of that nature. So once again, my name is Brian Olson. I'm president of Roots in the Round, and I'm also, I don't know what a COO, I don't know what that stands for, but that's Grassroots Entertainment Group. That's my responsibility there. And basically, Grassroots Entertainment Group facilitates live sound and video footage of artists, musicians, and things of that nature. And Roots in the Round hosts events, and we like to feature songwriters, and we've got a whole bunch of cool stuff that we got going on next year. So if y'all want to check out our website, you can check out either www.ritrnc.com, that's Roots in the Round, North Carolina.com, or gregnc.com. That one's even easier to remember, too. But that's Grassroots Entertainment Group, NorthCarolina.com. And sign up for our mailing lists, and you'll kind of stay in the loop of all the shows that we got planned coming up next year. We've got several In the Round shows that we're going to be doing, featuring special guest hosts that are going to be kind of picking the lineup on stage. And if you've never been to one of our In the Round shows, it features a host over here, and then they have 3 or 4 performers to their left, and they basically just kind of ask a question and pass it on and do songs, and we do 4 rotations of that. So it's going to be really cool to have the guest hosts picking the performers instead of like me and Josh and the rest of the cohorts in my organizations up there. But the other things that we got going on next year is going to be a brunch and bluegrass fundraiser to help kind of let the community know about what we're trying to do here with Roots in the Round and bringing live music and songwriter-focused events here to town. And then we're also going to be doing a bunch of live band shows here at the old jail on Saturday nights, pretty much once a month, featuring a whole bunch of really cool bands that we're just kind of working on confirming right now. I'm really excited to share all those bands with you. But for tonight, let's go ahead and kind of get on with tonight's show and get on with Jaws Smiley. She's going to come up here, and she was featured in our Songbird competition back in April, which was part of the Singers and Songbirds Festival. And we do need to check this line once you get it plugged in. So I'm going to hang out with you for just a second and see how you've been since April. It's always cool to have repeat performers come in here and see what they've been up to since the last couple times.
I've actually been playing out a lot, especially with my husband. We're a duo now, Ashes and Tone, which is pretty cool. He's here tonight somewhere. I can't see him. There he is. So nice. Yeah, that's been fun.
Nice. Well, I'm really glad to have you back, and I'm also glad to hear that you're going to be doing more than one song. I've got the special thing here. Let's see what we can make happen with that there thing. Oh, yeah, I got something happening. All right, y'all. And if you've never been to the Local Artist Spotlight, this is basically kind of like an open mic event, but all these performers contacted us ahead of time, and we kind of tried to promote them and let people know who's going to be here, as opposed to a regular open mic where you kind of show up and people are signing on a piece of paper, and you really don't know what you're going to get. But you kind of know what you're in for tonight. And like I said, first up, we got Jaws Smiley, and I'm really excited to hear you play. So I'm going to go ahead and stop rambling and let you hang out up here and grace everybody with your music.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to be here. This first song I'm going to play is called Kiss and Make Up Your Mind, and I wrote it about the 15 to 20 minutes that my now husband and I were broken up, and I was devastated. So.
Another tizzy, thinking myself in circles once again.
pretty pathetic, if you ask me. Cried my blue eyes so red they sting and burn. They're dry and tired, and that fan just makes it worse. Intrusive thoughts, my brain will run the race. Imagine that fan falling on my face. That'd be fine, at least it would be over. He and I would finally have closure. Let's kiss and make up your mind. I should be waking up beside you. Let's kiss and make up your mind. I'm wasting too much time without you. Here we go, spiraling once again. Chances of survival 1 in 10. Ow! Let's kiss and make up your mind. 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 Thank you. This next song is called Weather Vanes. Taking in all the pretty scenery, wasting all my precious time. I spent a while going south of nowhere, making friends, trying to make amends, struggling to make ends meet, holding back from having a heart attack, confusing white with black. Don't try and tell me that the weight of the world is on you, and don't you tell me things are what they seem. Don't you try and tell me birds of a feather will flock together, 'cause I will fly where I want to, even if the wind keeps blowing back home to you. Sleeping in on a Sunday morning, writing songs while I'm still in bed. I've had a while to get myself together. In my head on this road ahead, flying instead of walking, barely there, traffic in there, slowly becoming aware. Don't try and tell me that the weight of the world is on you, and don't you tell me things are what they seem. Don't you try and tell me birds of a feather will flock together, 'cause I will fly where I want to, even if the wind keeps blowing back home, even if the wind is blowing too strong, if the wind ain't blowing at all. Don't try and tell me that the weight of the world is on you, and don't you tell me things are what they seem. Don't you try and tell me birds of a feather will flock together, 'cause I will fly where I want to, even if the wind keeps blowing back Thank you. I'm nervous for whatever reason. This next song is what I played in April when I did the Songbird competition, and it's really special to me. It's a gospel song, and it is called The Gospel According to My Ex-Husband. He said, go down to the altar, get down on your knees, pray to the Heavenly Father, then hurry on home, babe, and pour me a drink. Your skin was always a little too warm. Was the devil himself seeping out of your pores? You screamed in my face, give it up to the Lord, when the life needing saving, baby, was yours. He said, go down to the altar, repent of all your sins, bathe in the holy water, while I sit home and bathe in gin. The church laid hands on me and they prayed that I'd be a good wife, shut my mouth and stay, that I'd be filled up with the Holy Spirit while you filled your gut with spirits. When I heard those can tabs pop and spray, I knew I might go home to meet Jesus that day. You made me pray, then you made me your prey. You laid your hands on me in a different way. He said, go down to the altar, honor and obey, submit to me, the Bible says, or your soul will burn in eternal flames. He said, go down to the altar, let all God's blessings flow. He'll never admit he is a hypocrite, but my God saw everything and he knows. I said, glory, hallelujah, when I finally got away. And God's been oh so good to me, so I'll count my blessings every day. Amen. Thank you so much.
Who's in charge here? Oh, I guess it's me. You got another one?
I do, but I'm good.
You sure? You're welcome to play another one. I mean,
I'm good, thank you.
all right. Well, hey, y'all, give it up one more time for Jaws Smiley tonight.
Thank you.
Up next, we got Kyle Horton. Give us just a minute to switch some things around. And, yeah, you should. Well, no, actually, I'm in charge here. I forgot. There. Now you're good. Usually I have somebody up there pushing buttons, but he's absent tonight. The fog machine. Good touch. Welcome, Kyle. You're a newcomer. I'm glad you're here, dude. So here's a little short story about Kyle. I don't know a whole lot about him. I was talking to Pressley, and she said she was interested in playing here, Pressley Laton. And I told her, I was like, hey, if you know anybody that wants to maybe come on down and play on the stage and do this thing with the Artist Spotlight, tell them to hit me up. And then I got a message from this guy right here. This is Kyle Horton, and I'm excited to have him here. He come down to Mountain. I think you said you're from Blowing Rock, right?
Banner Elk.
Banner Elk. I knew it was 2 words and one started with a B. I'll try better. I gotta try better. But yeah, let me get that thing working for you. That was easy. Any special requests? Does that sound okay for you?
Sounds good.
Cool. I like that. Easy. Well, hey, man, since you're new here, I'm just going to ask you a couple quick questions because I want to get to know you a little bit. And I'll let you make sure you get that mic up so you don't have to James Hetfield the whole time. Get down and get in the rock position, I think is what it's trademarked as. I love the fog machine. It thinks I'm funny. Like I said, I was going to ask him a couple questions. Where are you from? You from Banner Elk originally?
Yes, yeah, I've lived in Banner Oak my whole life.
Right on, man. Cool. How long you been playing guitar?
I've been playing guitar since I was about 5th grade. I'm 23 now. 5th grade's when I started. I've only taken it seriously for about a year or two now. So.
All right. Fair enough. And what kind of stuff are you into? What kind of influence you to play guitar?
Main influences would be Tyler Childers, Zach Bryan, I like a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, some really good songwriters. Whiskey Myers good.
Yeah.
You know.
You sound like we get along, man. I play a bunch of that stuff in my afternoon show on the radio. Well, all right. I'm going to just quit talking and let you get to playing, and I'm going to make sure this all was working right in the meantime. Once again, y'all, Kyle Horton, you're welcome to play about 3 or 4 songs, man. Have some fun.
Thank you. All right, so this first one is called This Side of the Holler. It's a song I wrote about my mountain that I grew up on. I've lived up there my whole life. And there's a couple people in the back that are from there too, so they probably know what I'm talking about. You guys might not, but I hope y'all enjoy it. I am not the man I thought I'd be. By the time that I hit 23, this whole world keeps moseying on without me. Not a care in the world where I'd be, but I like it plain and simple. Out here in the woods, I like it easy going. Where everything is good, I like an at-home Sunday. My family and the dogs swear it can't get sweeter than this swaller on my side of the holler. Sunday morning choir sing through the trees. The echoes through the silence and the breeze. Spirit of Appalachia got a hold on me. Can make a poor boy's heart feel so lonely. But I like the way those pines cry when the wind is something fierce. I love those dirt road drive-bys. I'm a brand new set of gears. You think it'd be so hard living way out here, but it can't get sweeter than this swaller on my side of the holler. I love the way those pines cry when the wind is something fierce. I love those dirt road drive-bys. My brand new set of gears. You think it'd be so hard living way out here, but it can't get sweeter than this swaller on my side of the holler. Thank you. This next one is sort of a love song I wrote not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago. This is called Kind. I usually do it by the book. I usually do it by the words written in red. Lately I've been messing it all up, regretting everything I said. I've been kicking my own ass. Seems the devil won't let me catch my breath. I heard somewhere through the wind, good times will come again if you open up and let them in. I've been working like a dog tonight, hoping I can get home just in time. I'm falling so deep into your eyes, loving every second by your side. Coming home to you in that dress I like. It's gotta be a sin to be that fine. I promise I won't ever change my mind. So let love be, make it kind. Think about you when I'm stoned. Another drag might drag you through my head, but I don't wanna let you go. And I meant every word I said. Get so lonely on the road. Chasing these white lines might drive me left, but I'm coming back home in about an hour or so. Get the dogs and let them in. I've been working like a dog tonight, hoping I can get home just in time. I'm falling so deep into your eyes, loving every second by your side. Coming home to you in that dress I like. It's gotta be a sin to be that fine. I promise I won't ever change my mind. Let love be, make it kind. Thank you, that was kind. This one, on the contrary to that one, is kind of like a breakup song, kind of sad and not as fun, but yeah, I hope you guys like this one. This one is, don't even know the title. It's so fresh on my mind. You said I didn't love you. You said I didn't care. My heart was for you from the start, and now I see through eyes impaired. I can't take your pain away, although I've tried and failed. Break me, beat me, if you need me, I'll always be there. I'll let you go if leaving seems to fix your mind, stuck in your hole forever till forever is mine. I'll always know. I'll always know. Hearts, oh, they don't heal the way they did back when we were only kids. Seems there ain't no peace no more. It's hard trying to live with how it is. Lost your love and took some rest. Looking back, I took it way too far. I took it way too far. I know I broke you, I always hope you love me and never leave. The man you spoke to will always know you, but you never knew me. Since you walked out, my life has fallen down a dark cold hole. It's sad to see the man I could be is a man you'll never know. I'd hold you close if closer was a place I could be, tied to your soul in hopes that you'd fall in love with me. I'm all alone in this world without the one thing that I need. I'll always know. I'll always know. Hearts, they don't heal the way they did back when we were only kids. It seems there ain't no peace no more. It's hard trying to live with how it is. Lost your love and took some risk. Thinking back, I took it way too far. Took you way too far, way too far, way too far. I took you way too far. That was way too far. I remember the.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I definitely want to hear one more. I mean, I kind of want to hear like 10 more, but speaking of which, I'm definitely going to be getting you back down the hill to come to one of my Drive at 5 shows over at the radio station. I'm sure our listeners would love hearing you on there because I play some Zach Bryan and some Tyler Childers and stuff on there occasionally. I haven't gotten in trouble for it yet. I mean, 92.9 is kind of like classic country, and I'm just like, here's some Tyler Childers, but that's just what they get when they have me in there. But yeah, man, let's get another tune from you, and then we're going to be switching it up and getting Shelby Stover up here next. Once again, y'all, Kyle Horton.
Thank you. This one is the most recent song I've written. It was about, like 2 weeks ago I got this thing finished. So this is called Chances. I hope y'all like it. Mind is drifting away, getting selfish. Since she up and walked away, he's living reckless. 110 on the interstate, and getting restless. He ain't slept in 3 damn days. He called his mama and hoped she'd pick it up, but now he's drunk again. Too many problems for me. I wish you luck. It's hard to keep up with him. It is a hard life on the outside. Too many memories flooding in my mind. Let me go easy if you ever ever need me, I'll be here waiting, hoping you see me. I'll be a safe house, shelter for your head. You walk away now and end up in my bed. Use all my chances, use all my chances, use all my chances, use all my chances. To control himself now, down on his knees in an empty house. Mama said, ma'am, I'll be so proud, seeing the good man you are now. It's hard to see or say out loud, the man that she sees, he can't be found. Closing his eyes don't make a sound, he'll fake a smile to keep them around. A hard life on the outside, too many memories flooding in my mind. Let me go easy if you ever need me, I'll be here waiting, hoping you see me. I'll be a safe house, shelter for your head. You walk away now and end up in my bed. Use all my chances, use all my chances, use all my chances, use all my chances. It is a hard life on the outside, too many memories flooding in my mind. Let me go easy if you ever need me, I'll be here waiting, hoping you see me. I'll be a safe house, shelter for your head. You walk away now and end up in my bed. Use all my chances, use all my chances, use all my chances, use all my chances. Oh, that was chances, thank you.
Very nice. Kyle Horton, y'all. Once again, thank you, man. Thank you. We'll definitely be seeing more of him down here as long as he's willing to make the drive down the hill. I enjoyed every minute of that. And also, I was going to ask you before you left the stage, is there anywhere folks can find your music, Kyle, online? Is there anywhere folks can find your music online?
I haven't got anything put out.
Nothing recorded yet? Instagram? Kyle Horton Music on Instagram. Okay, cool, man. I just want to make sure folks that are watching the stream and everything can find you because it's good stuff, buddy. Keep it up, man. All right, y'all. We're going to get Shelby Stover up here next. And while he's getting ready, I'm just going to kind of give you a heads up on the next couple of local artist spotlight shows that we'll be doing next year. Once again, it is a sign-up open mic. So if you're a performer watching the live stream or something right now, you can sneak around either way. I'm good. I can just be a mic stand myself. But if you're an artist watching the stream and you want to perform or something, you can just reach out to us at admin@ritrnc.com and just shoot us an email, or you can just message us on Facebook if that's easier for you, and we'll get you signed up for one of these future ones. So we're going to be doing another artist spotlight coming up April 19th, I believe, and this is tentative. We have not secured these dates 100%. It's like 96.3% so far. And then we've got another local artist spotlight June 7th next year and September 27th. So if you enjoyed this show, we will be doing it multiple times in 2024. I heard that cord plug in, so I think I'm safe to hit this button here. We got sounds. All right, y'all. We had Shelby here for the Songbird competition just a couple weeks ago, actually. And I'm really excited to have him back and get a couple extra songs out because in the songbird competition, we only allowed, I think, one song, but we did actually do two. Yeah, that was a special situation. We had some people that didn't get to make it, and it ended up being just kind of better to let everybody play some extra songs. But you get to play 3 or 4 tonight. I'm going to come up here and interrupt you before the last one and just kind of hang out with you and ask some questions and stuff of that nature. But for now, you can just kind of play some tunes and do your thing up here, buddy.
I can do whatever I want.
Whatever you want. You're in charge now.
Before I play anything, Kyle, where are you at, bro? Oh, I want to talk to Kyle. I mean, if Kyle's not doing this for a living, he's doing the wrong thing for a living. You get to be an older man, you start to really get proud of you see younger guys and younger girls out here doing this stuff, and it's not an easy life, you know, and you get real proud of people sometimes. So I'm gonna play. I'll play one of them I did a couple weeks ago here, because a couple weeks ago when I played here, I was mulching leaves and I almost had completely lost my voice. So I need, what's the word, vindication? Is that right? Is that a word? I'm one of those songwriters. I have to read the dictionary when I write songs. Like, I need a meaning and a certain amount of syllables. I'm not as intelligent as some people. This house is cold, and the well it just ran dry. My money's gone, we're barely getting by. Who's to say what to say? Who's to blame for all this pain? I thought when I left home I'd go and change the way I feel. Hard times catching up out here, I'm running on flat wheels. I'm older now and I'm wearing down, I doubt I'll make a deal. But I'll try until I die to let know how some of us feel. Well, the truck is gone. It got picked up by the bank. Can't work at all from my back and all this rain. Who's to say why it came? Laying down to die in shame. Oh, when I left home, I'd go and change the way I feel. Hard times catching up out here, I'm running on flat wheels. I'm older now and I'm wearing down, I doubt I'll make a deal. But I'll try until I die to let know how some of us feel. y'all. That song's called Who's the Sad? I wrote that song Christmas Eve morning of 2020 when we weren't allowed to play music, and it's really the only thing I'm good at. I'm not good at that as much as I like to think I am, but you know, it's one of those things where like this is how I make money, and then I couldn't make money, and you know, no electricity, no water, no nothing, no car. So we write sad songs when we do that, and then people feel sorry for us, and then they give us some money, and then we can get a car again. So it's a process. I'm gonna do another song that I did, just because Smiley, she played a gospel song, and I'm like, I wrote a gospel song. It's not really a gospel song, but it's kind of a gospel song. It's called Open Graves. Thank you. So I like to tell stories. I like to get up and really just run my mouth. The more stories I tell, the less songs I have to play, the less work I have to do to earn the most amount of money possible. It's what state employees do, right, Mally? So most of this up here, this is my closest friends and family, and they all come see me tonight. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I'm accepting tips. Thank you. I'll be 47. There, I see Kyle now. Kyle, take advice from an old man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. You're killing it. speaking of old men and mountains, and I pay attention, when y'all are, Jaws and Kyle's up here, and you guys put me in mind of things and reasons I write songs. So I don't know if you can see, I'm wearing this shirt. It's got my name on it. It's on this side. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Well, this shirt right here, I wear this a lot of times on stage. And this shirt belonged to my grandfather, who he quit school when he was 9 years old and moved from West Virginia to Ohio, worked in an iron foundry, worked for 42 years, and that's his shirt. So he wore it to work every day, and now I do a different kind of work, but I wear the same shirt. And we lost a mountain over taxes, so I wrote a song about it. It's called West Virginia. I'm leaving West Virginia, no worries on my mind. I'm Delta bound to find a place to hide. As I'm reaching for the bottle, it's rolling on my floor. This mountain ain't my own place anymore. And I tried, but I can't take this even stoned. So I'm leaving West Virginia all alone. The taxman took my mansion. There's just 2 rooms on the hill, one for sleep and one for time to kill. Ain't no job worth having, I ain't paying all these bills. I'm gonna hit the road and live my own free will. And I tried, but I can't take this even stoned. So I'm leaving West Virginia all alone. And all the things I thought I need are breaking all my bones. So I'm leaving West Virginia all alone. The angels and the devils have been fighting for my soul. I'm just a hollow man headed for a hollow hole. And I can't see no reason to give either what they want, with their never ending fighting back and forth. And I tried, but I can't take this even stoned. So I'm leaving West Virginia all alone. Good or bad, and right or wrong, I'm gonna make it on my own. So I'm leaving West Virginia all alone. I'm leaving West Virginia all alone.
All right, I'll be honest with y'all. I was so entranced in that I lost track of time and how many songs you actually already played. Was that like 3? I thought so. I guessed, and I thought I was right. So that means you got time to do another one still if you got it. Yeah, man.
Can I do a rock song?
You can do whatever kind of song you want. I mean, you got drums and there's a bass back there.
It's not really a rock song, but it's kind of rock. Actually, my wife said to play this song, so.
All right. Well, once again, before you get finished, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. And thanks again for coming here for the Local Artist Spotlight. We'll be having you back, I'm sure, soon. And I'm also going to have to hit you up and get you on the Drive at 5 over the radio, too, because I think you'd fit in just fine there, man. All right, y'all. Shelby Stover's going to play one more. Then we got Pressley Laton coming up, and we'll be closing things out with Glenn Goodnight. So stick around. Once again, Shelby Stover.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now I feel like I need to hurry. I have a full band. It's called 9 Day Trip. Actually, this guy in the hat right here, the little cute one, looks like a chipmunk, named Steve Garifo. He's our new drummer. So the band, I did not name the band 9 Day Trip. I wanted to name the band the Mule Face Killers, but I was outvoted. So as they named it after a song that I had written about this is my son right here, plug your ears, about the night I met the devil, because don't do drugs. Sun beats down on my head with no water for my mouth, and I've heard talk that I'm dead. Guess my luck's run out, now it's time to go. Killed a man in Portland for $3 and some keys. Now the thoughts won't let my mind rest. You know these things don't come with ease. I can't feel my soul. In the middle of the night, no, I had no headlights. I swear I seen the light leading me back home. Another day is dawning, and I can't go another mile. This 9-day trip I've been on, guess I've been out there a while, traveling past unknown. Hey, thank y'all so much. Thank you.
All right, y'all. That's Shelby Stover right there. Thanks again for being here for the Artist Spotlight. We ain't done yet. We still got more. Don't worry. Up next, we got Pressley Laton, and she's been here a couple times now, and I'm very excited to have her back and see what's new with her. And then we also have Glenn Goodnight in the house, and he's going to be closing things out this evening. And thanks again, Shelby, for being here, buddy. Sounded great as usual, man. There's a cord. It looks dangerous. You just never know, man. You don't want to go flying. That's embarrassing. All right, y'all. Once again, my name is Brian, and I'm president of Roots and Around. And if you haven't liked our Facebook page or Instagram, I encourage you to do that because you can check this live stream out there for one, so you can relive this entire night whenever you want, and you'll know where to find it. And please check out our website. And if you want to see more programming like this, we have a place where you can donate on there. And every donation helps so that we can, give artists some money because musicians, they're starving. They're starving artists. So we like to try and help out every way possible. And your donation definitely makes that possible. Let's see if that thing's working for you. I just hit a special button, so you should have sounds coming from there. It's just... Shelby's was like rock and roll volume. You're like folk volume. Here we go. Let's see how this is.
Bring it on back down.
Strum that one more time for me. That's better. All right, y'all. So once again, this is Pressley Laton, and she came down the mountain from Boone roundabouts areas. So I'm excited to have her here, and I'll just let her tell whatever stories she feels like telling, and she can play some tunes for you. And I hope y'all enjoy the music.
What's up, peeps? It's good to be back in this holy place, as I like to call it. But my name's Pressley Laton. It's good to see all y'all. I don't know if anybody was at the Songbird competition on that Friday night, but I am going to play a couple repeats this evening because I got to do some shameless plugging, so to say. So how about that Kyle Horton, though, y'all? I had to tell him to come on down, man. I knew that was going to work out well, so you're welcome, Brian. All right, but I just released a song 2 weeks ago from tomorrow, actually. I need 9 more people to reach that 1,000 mark. So if y'all want to check it out when you get home, by all means do it. But this one's called Old George. That's the one that I just released. And long story short, I'm from Stanley County, North Carolina originally. And my grade school principal used a paddle on us, and she named him George. So his name's George, and this is called Old George. Was one bad mother, head honcho at the Christian school. In a Podunk County in North Carolina, she'd crack a smile every couple blue moons. Smoke like a freight train, 2 packs a day. Paw my butts outside the window in the grass. Now one day she found that poplin boy smoking, laid that old paddle to his ass. She called him Old George, Old George. He had a bite about as bad as a snake. Well, Old George, old George, he leave a mark for a couple of days. He burned like fire, cut like a knife. He put the fear of God in our minds. Oh, well, old George, oh, oh. Little leather loop adding in with a twist, kept everything tied right around her wrist. We said, yes ma'am, no ma'am, never gave any lip, because we knew she wasn't afraid to let him rip. Oh, George, you had a bite about as bad as a snake. Well, oh, George, he leave a mark for a couple of days. He burned like fire, cut like a knife. He put the fear of God in our minds. Oh, Lord George, Snuck through the window that she left unlocked, stole him off the hook beside the grandfather clock, took him to the woods and burned him to ash, put him in a jar along with the match. So long, old George, you had a bite about as bad as a snake. Well, old George, you leave a mark for a couple of days. He burned like fire, cutting like a knife. He put the fear of God in our minds. Oh, old George, oh, well, so long, old George, oh, old George, old George. Oh, man. I got to warm these fingers up. That was cold a while ago. But, yeah, that one's out right now, and I'm going to release another one here in about, I don't know, probably 2 months or so. And it's called Mountain Man. Where Kyle said he's from, Banner Elk, that's where my husband's from. But long story short, I went to App State for college, and 3 weeks before I graduated, I saw this dude when I was singing karaoke at some sports bar in Boone. And he walked over to me, and he's my husband now. So I went and found me a mountain man up in Boone, and they make them pretty good in Banner Elk, I'll have to say. Actually, I need a capo for this one. But this should come out next, I'd say maybe, I don't know, February, potentially. But I had to tell my parents I wasn't coming back home, so that's the gist of the story there. Found me a mountain man. He plays in a little old bluegrass band. His grandmama's in the pen for cooking a batch high in the hills of Appalach. Well, Daddy, I found me a mountain man. Said he gon' put a ring here on my hand. Took me up to the ridge on the top of the world. Joe, my rider, now, honey, won't you be my girl? Well, oh, and Daddy, I'm telling you, and oh, the simple truth is that he's gonna take me down to the chapel in the valley where we'll have a pretty girl named Callie. Tell her that we love her every day and night. Like you did for me, I'll raise her right. I'm begging you, give him a chance. 'Cause Daddy, I found me a mountain man. When he said, look me in the eye before you go. Girl, I loved you first, that I hope you know. I said, don't cry for me, please understand. I can still love you in my mountain man. Oh, and Daddy, I'm telling you, and oh, the simple truth is that he's gonna take me down to the chapel in the valley where we'll have a pretty girl named Callie. Tell her that we love her every day and night. Like you did for me, I'll raise her right. I'm begging you, give him a chance. 'Cause Daddy, I found me a mountain man. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. All right. Brian, if you've lost count, this is the third one, if you knew that. All right. I tried to do this song at the Songbird Festival, and I cried like a baby because Isaac Hickerson, I'm just going to blame it on him. He did a sad song before I did mine, and I'm like, damn you, Isaac. And then I cried. So this song I wrote about this time last year, and it was when my grandfather who passed away in February of this year. He had Alzheimer's, and he was kind of going through that process of those last few months around this time last year. And it's called traveling time. So if y'all are dealing with any of that, I hope that you know that at least somebody's thinking about you. Sometimes a mouth like a sailor, then again he was one. Became a Navy man in 49. 92 years come April, been traveling time tonight. He's in a typhoon outside of Guam. Said he needs paper for a letter home to Barbara Jean. Tough pill to swallow, see, here's the thing. She just willed herself to him right down the hall. And although it hurts our hearts to think of saying goodbye, well, this way, no way, yet I know that he'd say that it's just another hour on the clock of life. Pray the hands turn me to a memory with 3 boys and my wife. Down River Haven on Tillery in 74. Boys skiing, thumbs up for me to give it just a little more. It's what I always lived for. Sling the moan out with this boat wide. It's all just traveling time. He's 62 years old today, back in an outboard drag boat into the water, Augusta, Georgia in 93. You're just so proud to see that 004 there on the tree. And just like his boys, couldn't be a more dedicated father. And although it hurts our hearts to think of saying goodbye, well, this way, no way, yet I know that he'd say that it's just another hour on the clock of life. Pray the hands turn me to a memory that's free of strife. I'd rather not relive some of those days if I can help it. But just like my mother, a losing hand we've been dealt. If God's the house, I'm going all in with life itself, so I can thank him for this wild, wild ride of mine. It's all just traveling time. And come the morning light, I'll travel to a time where I make the 64 Rambler chase the sunrise. And don't worry, I'm just off to see that long lost son of mine. It's all just traveling time. It's all just traveling time. Thank y'all. I applaud myself for not crying this time.
You done
Right?
good. You done good. That's all right, though. I mean, the people that come to these type of shows, they're open to that, and they feel the same thing that you're feeling up here, too. So there's more power to you for being up here and going through stuff like that and being willing to play it in front of people, because that takes a lot.
I appreciate
And that's one of my favorite things about you. You got like that first song that's just kind of like, you know, and then you got like that last song there that'll just like hit you.
Little
See?
drastic change for you.
You got a little bit of everything. So I'm glad you made it down here, and I'm also going to be hitting you up to have you come play on the radio too, because I think I'd love to have you come hang out and let
you,
the
Brian.
listeners on the air hear you too.
I'd love it.
That'll be a good time. we're going to get another tune out of Pressley here, and then we got one more performer here for the local artist spotlight. That's going to be Mr. Glenn Goodnight. So y'all stick around for that, and let's get one more tune out of you, Pressley. Thanks again for being here.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me. I always tell them how much I love this place, so it's fun to be here. Can I play y'all a brand new one? Is that all right? Long story short, there's this brewery in Boone called Booneshine, go figure. And one night, my band and I, on the night that they're closed, we were just practicing some stuff for a show we had that week. And this girl in a van, like dice in the mirror, like the whole works kind of situation, she just pulls up and she's like, "Hey, I was sitting at the park and I heard y'all playing. Like, can I hang out with you?" So she was up there for like 2 hours just chilling. Her name was Izzy. So this is called a Hippie Izzy. Hippie Izzy walked into a bar with her dreadlocks and bell bottoms, just a swinging flower power tank top, and on her arm a mermaid singing woo-hoo-hoo. She said, "I heard y'all jamming from down at the park. I heard the screaming of that there guitar with the bass thumping. I knew that I had to jump into my 93 Geneva, living my pura vida. After years of dancing for my dollars, I brought it on up to the holler, yeah. Hippie Izzy beats her own damn drum 'cause she's done with societal bullshit. She got that middle finger flying high like a phoenix from the ashes. She said, "I believe that I'm being you, and that's that. If I wanted an opinion out of us, but the judgment keeps coming to you in your hateful way, I say, shove it on, man, my 93 Geneva, living my pura vida. After years of dancing for my dollars, I brought it on up to the holler for the girl with the pipes. 4 days, it's her singing them blues or this purple haze. I'm feeling pretty damn good either way. I'm in my 93 Geneva, living my pura vida. After years of dancing for my dollars, I brought it on up to the holler for the girl with the pipes. 4 days, it's her singing them blues or this purple lace. I'm feeling pretty damn good either way. Hippie Izzy. Something like that. Oh, Lord. Thank you for being my guinea pigs on that one.
I like that one a lot. You're good to unplug that one.
Okay.
Funny thing, that song that I had just posted on Facebook that I wrote, that Preacher on Probation thing.
I fucking love it.
Thank you.
Gotta do
That music to that song was like basically what I was hearing in my head. It's kind of like got that sort of feel, yeah. I was like almost thinking, I was like, wait a minute, that's very similar to what I had. I call it like funk tree. It's like a mix between funk and country.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I like the word.
Funk tree.
Yeah,
We're gonna
just
coin
rolls right
that.
off the tongue.
Straight out of Statesville.
Thank y'all again for having me. I appreciate it.
Pressley Laton, y'all. All right, we're just about to finish things up here. Got my buddy Glenn Goodnight in the house, and Glenn's been a regular performer on the local artist spotlight. He's one of the OGs, if you will. I think probably like on the first couple ones that I remember like running sound for in here. I know it is, isn't it? 'Cause I mean, you remember when the stage was over there, right? I remember when it was over there. Exactly. So you're one of them. But I'm glad to have Glenn back in here. He's a local right here in town, Statesville-ish, kind of, maybe not like in town, but you know.
Out towards Catawba.
He didn't come down the mountain, is what I'm trying to tell you.
I have a Statesville address.
Now you know.
I live near the town of Catawba.
Tauba. Catawaba, as my brother called it when he came down from Wisconsin. He just had no idea. But I'm glad to have Glenn. I think I've said that 3 times. I ain't lying to you. I'm glad. And he's got this like bluesy old school thing going on that you just don't really hear very often in folks that are kind of close to my generational age, you know? So it's really cool what he's doing. I think y'all are going to dig on it. Once again, Mr. Glenn Goodnight.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds pretty good. All right, my name's Glenn Goodnight, and I try to write songs to the best of my ability, and I'm gonna play some of those for you right now. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll tell a little short story behind it. 7 years ago, I was probably in the lowest point of my life, and a light walked into my life, a beautiful woman that I'm still with. And this one was inspired by her. If this world was to end tomorrow and the sky was no longer blue, it might be another million, baby, before another world will get the chance to put the eyes on you. Volcanoes erupt into a brand new mountain. The rivers flow into a brand new sea. And all them fish out in the ocean. But another beauty like you, could that truly be? Let the mountains ring and the wind will bring it back to me. Just another chance to see a pretty girl like you. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really don't remember all the things I was going to play now, but it's usually how it goes. I hear everybody else's music, and then everything in my head is just gone. All I hear is theirs now. Way up to the mountains to find a missing piece in your mind. After a while, I hope there's understanding. All the falling pieces left behind. You need the relief and I need it the same. Lots of things been weighing on your mind, and that's not easy. No to change, so you packed up but you took the phone line, and any call you would not decline. Next time I call you up to see what's up, I hope that you've been feeling fine. You need the relief, and I need it the same. Lots of things been weighing on your mind, and that's not easy. No to change, and I extended invitations has risen far above the desire to please those people that surround you. You pulled yourself up out the fire. You need the relief, and I need it the same. Lots of things been weighing on your mind, and that's not easy. No to change.
All right, thank you. Well, I hadn't noticed the clouds passing by, 'cause I was too careless to notice the skies. I got too wrapped up in personal gain. I didn't notice when the ones I love are living in pain. And please take these eyes and help them to see something that is out there more important to me. Something that is out there more important to me. Cause every day I get tested between a right and a wrong, and every day you can try I sing the same songs. I sing the same songs. No matter how far we go, no matter what we do, I'm going to sing the same songs to you. I'm going to sing the same songs to you. They say life does not come easy, and that love ain't too far behind. Flowers grow as the buildings crumble, and this world, it just keeps on spinning around. There's a girl living down the road from here. She's as strong as the oceans are deep. She's not mine, she is not yours. She belongs to whomever she longs to be. Tears start to running, kissing and a hugging. Now I've got you loving, now I've got you darling. Hours turn to minutes, years since I've been broken. My heart is not token of the warming and the cooling of your sea, of the warming and the cooling of your sea. All right, thank you guys so much. My name's Glenn Goodnight, and I think that's it for me.
I mean, you're welcome to do one more if you want, buddy.
Oh, man. Okay.
I want to ask you, what tuning are you in?
Oh, man. You don't even... It's low. It's low.
And I thought, I mean, it sounds like it's like C sharp, the low string
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
C sharp. You probably...
Really? Sweet. It's really cool. It sounds really nice,
That's
and it's a very different dynamic than most acoustic performers.
Well, I knew it was going to be cold in here, and...
Tune it down.
Tune it down.
That's a good rule of thumb. Well, once again, y'all, Glenn Goodnight closing things out here for the Artist Spotlight. Thanks again for coming out and hanging out, and appreciate everybody who's tuning in on the live stream. And let's get one more tune out of Mr. Glenn Goodnight, y'all.
All right, y'all. This one is called On Down the Road. Yes, on down the road, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna travel the world just to get back to you. Yes, on down the road, I'm gonna buy you a dream and plant a field of cotton candy, too cool run a stream. Yes, on down the road, you're gonna have everything you want to have. Yes, on down the road, I got you feeling good. If you wanna start a fire, oh mama, I got the wood. Yes, on down the road, I'm gonna spell your name. And if the ocean was to dry up, I promise I will bring you rain. Yes, on down the road, you're gonna have everything you want to have. Yeah, take a ride on a long wind, take a trip around the world. Sit back and get your happy feelings, go out and get your girl. Something that she's always wanted to have, the center on the world. Yes, on down the road you're gonna have everything that you wanna have.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Once again, y'all, Glenn Goodnight. One of my favorite things about Glenn is you're one of them artists that's hard to pinpoint what your influences would be. I hear some Allman Brothers, like some Dr. John. I mean, a little bit of everything, man. It's all over the place. I love that.
Spotify.
Spotify. I know you'll have that because they just throw random stuff at you and you don't know what you're listening to until you look at your phone.
Oh, my God. I mean, like, you know, for $10 a month, you can go out and listen to any album that's ever been created. So.
All right. And have curated playlists, too. Well, good stuff, man. Thanks again for closing things out. You're safe to unplug that thing. I pressed special buttons. And once again, thanks to everybody for coming out tonight. And we'll be doing this again here in a couple of months. We don't have a whole lot on the calendar until after the holidays. But that's it for tonight. Make sure you check out our website, www.ritrnc.com or gregnc.com. Got to give a shout out to the Iredell Arts Council and John Koppelmeyer for letting us use this wonderful space that's available to us here in Statesville, North Carolina. I mean, how cool is this, honestly? It's an old jail turned into a perfect little listening room. And also shout out to Josh Squared, I think that'll work, for helping us with the production this evening. And we'll see you all real soon.